Minuet in G, I have broken this down into steps. I've given what I consider tips, approaches to practice. What I'm going to do today is just play the 8 measures through slowly. That way, in one place, today's class will be all these options for the final. And they'll be played slow, so that if you're still working on them, hopefully that will be useful. And actually, you know what? I did that at the end different because I'm playing off of a different version. This is what you're going to do. This version that I've got here. But the BA is an ornament, and that's something I don't want to get into. So you can just end it with the A. All right, I believe when I played, yeah, I guess that got on. I wasn't sure if the highest notes got on. I tried to set this up for all the songs I'm going to do. So that is that. Let's do Jericho next. Now, I don't believe I've said this yet. I generally say this after we've gone through Jericho and people are making progress. I talk about that first and second ending, and once we've gone over it, so I've gotten people to at least try everything, I give the option for the final of not doing both endings. And what I've always done in the past is let people skip the first ending. So I think what I'm going to do is, because no one's actually here with me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover what I mean, and I'm going to hold it up 2 ways. So first of all, I'm going to hold this down here. I don't know if this is in focus, but even if it's not in focus, this is page 127, Jericho, and this post-it note is covering the first ending. So if you were to skip the first ending, so basically instead of playing the song through twice with those variations, you would play it through once. If you were to do that, you would skip this. You wouldn't play it. And you would jump right from here. I know this is not all in focus, but I can't get this under the camera, to here. So you would do first line, 2 measures of the second line, and that links exactly to the third line. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I think this is in focus enough. So if you were to skip the first ending, so instead of playing twice, you would play once. The ending's different, but it's only once through. First line, you would do 2 measures and skip. You completely skip these 2 measures. That's the first ending. To play just, let's call it the finishing part, the real ending, you would go down to line 3. So it'd be line 1, start line 2, and line 3. And I've talked about, when I've gone over this, how line 3 is kind of like the end of line 2, but stretched out. It's made bigger and broader to bring it to an end. So I am going to play it through that way, and then I will play it through the whole way. So let's just see if I've got all my notes here. And then let me say this now, in case I don't think to say it after I've done this. You could also, I would accept this, just play 2 lines and stop. That feels like kind of stopping in the middle, but that would be acceptable too if you choose this one. Because I know from experience that with this song, everyone always gets it, but sometimes people have trouble with the first ending, and sometimes people really have trouble with this last part. So that option gets you to do most of the song, you get the experience, but you also have a chance to do well and get an A, even if you can't quite get that last line. So here we go. This is going to be, let's call this the abridged version, the once through instead of twice through. There's also words for this. I don't know how many verses. When I was a kid, we sung this in Sunday school. I don't know what the words are, but often with songs, when you go back, the words are different. So here we go. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to skip to the end. So that is fine if you choose this song to do that abridged version. You may also play the first 2 lines and just stop without going back and repeating. Now, if you choose to do the whole thing, I'm going to play the whole thing slow. Here we go. You can stop there or continue. Jump to the end. Okay, that's that. And then the other option I was going to play is, I believe it's 113. 105, 107, 11. All right, this is page 113. This is Can Can. I had broken this down, gone over it. This was not a quiz song. Normally it's just something I do with the G position, and I also do it as we're working into looking at the minuet. But this could be an option for you if you happen to like this, if you work it through. The challenges here are that right hand through shifts of your hand, movements and fingering changes, you're going to be moving a little bit and stretching. So here we go.